Upcycle or like John Skeen had reached out to me on Instagram, and he DM'd me out of nowhere. I was just so like taken away because he's like the biggest DJ in Winnipeg, right? And he DMs me and he's like, hey, do you DJ, right? And here I am with like my phone, right? Do you DJ? And I'm like, I've never even DJed in front of my friends. Guess what I wrote? Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
You always gotta say yes, right?
Yeah. 100%.
And so I figured it out. I played an opening set at 11 o'clock, so like no one was at the club at all, right? And then I think like 5 minutes into my set, I see people coming in, like my brother and my friends, and they all have like Lampa shirts, like shirts. I'm like, oh my god, that's insane. And so just to backtrack a little bit, Skeen was like, if this goes well, I'll let you play the closing set. Right? So like halfway through the night, he pulls me aside and he's like, Andrew, you want to play the closing set? I was like, bro, please, like, I'm ready. Go. And so that went well, and then the next day they were like, you want to come into the office? I was like, sure.
What does that mean?
Yeah, right, what does that mean? Like,
I'm in trouble.
Did something go wrong? So, man, like it really felt that way because there was a table in between us. It was me, the club manager, and Skeen, and there was like paper in front of them. And they like slid it over.
Damn.
And they were like, do you want residency?
4 million.
Yeah.
Email.
They did say 4 million. I said 8, and then maybe we'll talk.
Okay. You gotta play the bargaining game.
Exactly. Yeah, and so since then there's more, man. Like I moved, I quit music for 4 years. There's like a whole thing we can
we talk about like when you said yes and you hadn't like you were like I gotta figure it out now.
Yeah.
What was that like transition? How much time was in between you said yes to like getting there, and what did that look like?
I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was like a good amount of time because we still needed to promote the show.
Yeah.
Right.
So what did you do in those 2 3 weeks?
I bought a lot of Red Bull and Monster.
Okay.
Probably not great, but I listened to like a lot of sets from like artists who I was like inspired by. Like I'm very basic. I like really commercial sounds, like Calvin Harris, like Zed, like Tiesto, all those guys. And then I tried to imitate what they were doing, right? Imitate the greats, and then you can sort of find out your own path, right? And so that's what that looked like.
Man, really but taking that shot on yourself, you know, when you've never played in front of even your friends.
Yeah, for sure.
What was going through your mind when you typed yes? Like,
so the number one thing that I like preaching to myself, because you need to constantly remind yourself, right? Is you need to get out of your own way, right? Like, yeah, of course I'm filled with doubt. Of course I've never played in front of a crowd. Of course I've never played in front of my friends. But if I don't say yes, how am I going to grow? How am I going to go beyond what I am now, right? There's like a book called What Got You Here Won't Take You There, right? And so it's like, if you continue doing what you're doing, how are you ever going to get to the next level, right? And so I was very stressed out, but you know, we made it work, and you know, now we're here. So
did you